Better be a bully, but I be a ballerina. Better about the bullet, but I be a better man.
Noise.
I can rap. You know that. Better. Hold on.
I don't know if I can.
me see
Never
if I can
tried. Never really want to.
Better be a bully, but I be a ballerina. Better be a bully, but I be a ballerina. Better about the bullet, but I be a better man. I wrote a whole little rhyme the other day,
7.
and I can't remember where it goes from there.
7.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop. You want to do the intro?
No, you go ahead.
How about that? It's the intro right there. Hello and salutations.
I'm gonna go the way of the ancient samurai
Show yourself.
and hang myself by a
Really?
fluorescent light.
They didn't hang themselves. I mean, I get the Anchorman 2 reference. Did he say samurai in that? I don't remember.
Yes. So by the ancient samurai, I'd hang myself by a
Fluorescent
fluorescent light. I don't care what anyone says. Suicide makes you hungry. It's like the most awful thing you've ever heard.
I drank half a bottle of ketchup before I realized it wasn't orange juice.
But when you realize...
Can't you see I'm blind? What the...
Good
Start
stuff.
the episode!
Good stuff.
Hello and salutations, my name is John Johnson and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Mario Kart Versus.
And I'm
Yes.
Johnson John.
In the last episode, we took on the Flower Cup. In this episode, we're going to be taking on, hit the button!
Push back. I don't want this card.
Oh, you want to change card? Do the squid.
What was... Is that my
So like
normal one?
tell me to dance. Do the squid.
Is that my normal one?
Yes, standard. Think it's going to help?
I have no idea. I don't feel enough of a difference
Start.
to be okay with looking at this thing as ugly as it is.
It's not, I mean, the red
Mine
one's
is
pretty bad.
mine is ugly.
Yeah, I'll give you the
Yours
red
is
one's pretty
okay.
bad. The green one's not great. It looks like a sleigh.
Yeah,
It's like Christmas time.
and-
Christmas time in May.
and,
It's
you know,
gonna be May.
I love Christmas. Don't get me wrong, but I also hate Christmas, and you know why? It's 'cause the music part of it.
Oh, hey, I actually did it. I got the reset done. Did you see that pictures we were going around, or that was in late April? It was Justin Timberlake and said it's gonna be May.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May.
It
It made me laugh.
Yes,
I chuckled quite heartily.
was humorous to say the least.
It's gonna be May. I think George Takei is actually the first person I saw that posted that.
Interesting. Before anyone goes off on a well, I don't even know if anyone would. There's a very logical reasoning as to why I don't like Christmas music. It's not that I'm just a humbug. Anything. Do you remember why, John?
Well, I mean, when you're in music class.
Yes. Okay.
You start playing it in like,
August.
dude, before that.
Yeah.
Because you'll end up,
When you
they'll
s-
end up giving you sheet music to practice during summer, like in July.
When you study music in college, every semester that is, Christmas.
The second, or actually be the first semester of each school year.
Right. So you have to start practicing that stuff way ahead of time.
Yeah, and then there's always big Christmas concerts and all that. And the
And-
thing is, they're important concerts. You can't just skip out on them because they're the ones recruiters are looking at and all
And then
that. So.
to make it worse, I was in guitar, choir, and dimensions.
Oh, I wasn't in
So
Dimensions.
I did a triple dosage.
You had me beat by one. I wasn't in Dimensions.
Oh gosh, it was,
They don't know
it
what
was,
Dimensions
it's bad
is, though.
enough on the one.
They don't know what Dimensions is, by the way.
Show choir.
Yeah, it's school band kind of, not marching band, but like actual band.
No, and I was the lead guitar player.
The point is, music college will kind of ruin your taste for certain music. Although
Yeah.
personally, it didn't hit me as hard as it did you. I actually still enjoy,
I think just the extra one did it.
possibly. I say I still enjoy Christmas music, and I do, but I was burnt out on it for quite a while. You gotta think, dude, we've been out of college.
I'm still burnt out on it.
I've been out of college for even longer than you have.
Well, okay, I forgot to add this. Let me add a fourth one and a fifth one. I've always been the guitar player in my church as well, and that would be about the same time frame. And then several churches do stuff at different times, so I've always been asked to play for other churches also.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gotten better. I'll say that. But
Give it like another 5 years, and you probably won't hit it as much.
certain ones don't bother me. It's just the simple 1, 3, 4,
Oh well, that bothers any of us
or
with
1, 4,
anything,
5, or whatever. You
unless
wanna
it's
call
something like particularly artistic, like Mumford and Sons.
Right. But even
$50
those,
is amazing.
oh gosh, even those when you break it apart, you can't.
Well, that's why you can't break. You can't analyze.
Well, I mean, I had to. I made a cover of it. By the
That's
end,
true.
by the
That's
end of it,
true.
it was like, man, it was two
You
chords.
did Thistle and Weeds, didn't you?
It's two chords.
Well, yeah, but that's what makes it so great. Like people, I get called a snob about music, and to be fair, I am to a degree.
We both are.
But a lot of people think it's because of how simple music is, and that's not it at all. Because Mumford & Sons, for the most part,
It's very simple.
in terms of chord progressions, their songs are very simple, like 2-3 chords at most on some of them. But it comes down to artistry, you know. And a lot of modern musicians don't have good artistry. Mumford & Sons did. What the crap just happened on that ramp there? Wait, I shouldn't say did. They're still there. Although
Yeah.
they did kind of break up for a little while. Did you know that?
No. I don't really keep up with them, to be honest with you.
They kind of broke up. They just kind of came out and said they're not going to be making songs for a while. And then, like, a few months later, like, hey, we're writing some new songs.
I bet that was just a management ploy.
I'm thinking it was either that or they just wanted to mess with people because that does kind of sound like something they would do.
That's the fun thing about also going to school for the entertainment industry. Learning a bunch of things that people do on purpose.
I went to school for music and you went to
For
school
instance.
for entertainment, and neither of us ended up with that job.
No. Well, I'm still kind of,
Well, yeah, you're going to end up in a studio, but
yeah,
that's still...
in the wake. I mean,
You could have done that without the college part. Don't. No. Okay.
oh, I thought you were going to fall down.
I
Oh,
did
man,
too.
that
I was
would
like,
suck.
as long as I fall on solid ground, I'm okay.
But it's funny, like, because we did learn this, because we actually met the guy, which was really random. P. Diddy's manager, of all people.
Surely.
Yep.
P. Diddy.
You think some of the stuff he does is on accident?
Oh, what, some of the crazy stuff?
Yeah.
No.
Not at all.
Well, it's like that in Hollywood, like any kind of celebrity Hollywood type thing.
Oh, yeah. Most of the
I
crap.
mean, do you really think Paris Hilton, or I guess maybe she's a bad example, Kim Kardashian, her sex tape, you really think she didn't know anything about that?
Oh, yeah, she,
Yeah, she knew.
now, granted, whether she wanted that leaked or not, I have no idea. But she knew what she was doing.
I don't know if she wanted it leaked, but I'm betting she could have stopped it before it actually happened. Or at the very least made it harder. I don't know. I'm very cynical when it comes to Hollywood and
I mean, me too.
Hollywood type situations.
No, the majority of things people do is on purpose for publicity.
Yeah, in that circle, anyways.
For sure.
Especially the famous for being famous type people like Paris Hilton and them.
Right.
I honestly can't. I wouldn't trust them as far as I can throw them. Although it's Paris Hilton, so maybe I could actually throw her pretty far. So that may be a
Yeah, I
bad
was about
analogy.
to say, we could probably.
If you weigh 68 pounds. I guess I shouldn't say that. That may be offensive. What is with all these red shells?
7.
But I don't like the standard American definition of beauty.
Nope. Not at all.
Not the supermodel skinny as a rail thing.
I don't know how that got across as being beauty. I really find that unattractive.
Media.
But
I mean, have you ever?
most guys you talk to do not like that.
Have you ever actually sat down and read a Cosmopolitan magazine?
No.
It's the most god awful trash. Like,
But
who gets away with writing this crap?
but what I'm saying is that
Not
most,
just Cosmo either. Like
most guys,
magazines like
most
that.
guys though hate that. Like they have no appeal to that kind of body.
Well, have you ever heard the saying that you know, a lot of guys will say, why do women put on makeup? It's like, well, it's not for men, it's for women. Women put on makeup for other women is a popular saying.
Oh gosh, there was no point in doing that ramp.
Not at all. I beat you actually because of it.
I noticed.
I was there. But I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It's like the media convinces people that this is beauty, and it doesn't really matter if they agree or not, just because you hear it on TV. It's brainwashing.
Who
Essentially,
listens to the media?
a lot of
Why?
people.
Why?
I always tell people this, like, don't scare me like that, man. I just
Well,
look
the
over
screen
Matt's-
wasn't moving at all, but the timer's still going, so I assume it's
I
okay.
look over, Matt's like staring at our audio program. He's like, got this horrific look on his face.
Oh,
I'm like,
boy.
please tell me it's recording.
Oh boy.
But I always tell people this, like when it comes to news, I don't watch news at all. Do you know the one news thing I watch is the freaking Daily Show with Jon Stewart? He's a comedian, but he's the most trustworthy news person on TV right now. Which, while hilarious, is stupidly frightening. That the only actual news person you can trust is not a news person. but someone who makes
Reminds
fun of
me
news.
of Anchorman. That's not news. It's what the people want.
Well, I mean,
Just give it to him.
I have the strongest feeling that Anchorman 2 like was
That
straight
is-
up making fun of American news.
Of course it was, and it was very accurate.
Yeah, it really was.
Like I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty dang close to how it happened.
I don't know how it came to be this.
I bet
guess
that's
you
not
call
like
it-
horribly far off.
I guess you call it like sensationalist media. Have you
Yeah.
noticed our commentary for these episodes have been slightly more mature than people are really used to?
That's because we somehow got on the topic of media.
Yeah, really though. I don't really know how that happened.
Yeah.
I like it though. I like it when our commentary kind of takes on a life of its own.
Sometimes.
Only sometimes. Other times I hate it.
Only on days ending with a Y. Wait,
You've said that like 100 times in our LP career.
I can't remember. At this point, we've done too many videos for me to keep track of what I say in every one of them.
We've done. Ooh, I missed that. Let's see. Mario World had 14 episodes, and
That alone is too many for me to keep track of what I say in every episode.
I'm just trying to figure out how many episodes of stuff we've actually done together. Mario World had 14. This is upward. This 10 have been uploaded and we're recording. This is episode 13 now.
We did several on my channel as well.
Yeah, we've probably done about 35 videos together.
I was gonna say 40-ish probably.
A little bit less than 40, I think.
Because there's some that we did that we may have never even posted.
Yeah, that's true. Oh god, scrap recordings and all that on top of that.
Oh yeah.
Like when you forgot to set the audio.
Thanks.
I'm never gonna forget that, dude.
It's not really that I forget, or that I forgot.
Well, your program had a standard setting on it.
Well, it wasn't supposed to do what it did, anyways. To be honest with you, which is really weird of it.
I landed on you then, didn't I?
Yeah, like anytime you record, it's supposed to just keep going. I guess just because of the length of it. I guess.
I mean, like mine just did a while ago. Cause
Yeah, I don't really. I still to this day, to be honest with you, really don't know what happened.
I make fun of Matt for doing that, but I literally really did the same thing like 2 minutes ago, so I can't say much. Although I got lucky because my program kind of fixed itself on it, so we didn't lose
Right.
anything.
Mine normally does, because all it is, like, you can set where you want the end to be.
Yeah.
Like, because it's in measures, because, you know, it's 4 songs.
Yeah.
That was the same way. You see measures on there.
Yeah, I mean that's what we did a while ago because it was going through it's set by beats.
Right.
And it was 4 beats in. It just kept looping
It kept
itself.
looping.
That's what
Oh,
we
boy.
got. I got scared because we had just recorded the first episode, and oh god, I went right for that banana peel. We just recorded the first episode of this session, episode 11 of this series,
Here comes Squid.
and crap, I think you're gonna beat me. And we look over after we finished the outro and everything. I look over, and the audio recording's just looping over the first 4 beats over and over again.
Right.
Luckily, it did actually record everything. It just wasn't displaying it.
Because
I'm
we're all just
still ahead
thinking,
of you a little bit.
oh no,
Yeah,
oh
that
no,
would have sucked.
oh no. Still beating me, so I have to win this next race.
You do. I'm getting ahead of you, dude.
I know.
Which is weird because you had so much more practice than I did.
I'm trying.
It's like you don't
Well,
have
it's-
to rub it in.
It's really weird. Like, there's really no good way to do it. I almost want us to be not in first or second because it makes it harder to change what's happening.
Yeah.
For the majority of all these races, like the entire race, it's just me and you in first and second.
I think if we
And-
could play at 150cc, I'm surprised you can't pick your difficulty on it.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. But it's weird because there's really no just major competition like, from the other
Stop
players.
bouncing it back to me, Donkey Kong!
Like, the other players aren't really interfering with us at all.
Not well.
once
you
we
say
get
that.
once we get
ahead.
ahead, it's just pretty much just whatever.
Whatever.
I do what I want.
I was thinking about South Park earlier today, actually. Like
Always be
the newer
dangerous.
episodes compared to the old ones.
I haven't seen either new ones.
Well, I say newer, like the episodes that we've seen together.
Which way do I go? You know, one of these ways are quicker.
I think the left way is a little bit quicker, but I know it's more dangerous on top of that, though.
Well, that's always nice. Well, that's nice.
Okay.
Drugs are bad.
I'm sorry, I'm actually being quiet because I'm trying to concentrate. I'm in 3rd place.
Oh, don't concentrate.
This is one of my
Who
least...
does that?
Not you. This is one of my least favorite levels.
Every
'Cause
level
it's
is
just-
my least favorite level.
Ah. In 5th place. This is not happening. I'm coming down!
At the speed of sound.
Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my duck call. Right into a fireball.
Gotta what?
That-
You gotta go right here.
Better be a bully, but I be a ballerina.
Nope.
Do you want me to start doing that again?
Nope.
Between episodes, I was trying to rap. And I thought it was going fantastic myself, but Matt disagreed with me.
Well, you know, I hate
Which
rap,
is bad because
so...
you're going to be the one producing the stuff when I actually start trying it for real. Or, I mean, I didn't really ask you or anything.
I know, you're just kind of like, hey, let's do this. Okay.
I seriously, like, I just texted Matt the other day and was like, hey, I'm going to do some rap songs, and you're going to help me out.
And I never said yes to it.
You've got the studio, man. You have no choice.
I don't yeah, I do.
Well, I mean, I know you do, but I don't want you to. I can rap.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Why are you so against it then? Also, that was a dumb
I just
idea.
don't like rap.
So,
It's nothing to do with you.
notice here, don't try and block a red shell with a bomb. It doesn't go well.
Yes.
Crap, and I'm in 3rd. If I can get ahead of Bowser, I think I
No.
can still tie or
Nope.
win.
You're 2 points behind. I mean, 2 points ahead.
I was 2 points ahead.
Uh-huh.
And it's only
Well-
it only gives you 1 point, doesn't it? No, it gives you 3. No,
It'll
I think
either
you still won
tie
by
us-
1.
Ties
You
or
won by 1, same as
Yes!
I did in the last episode. Crap.
That's what I say. I think it's the same thing as last episode.
Yeah. Which is kind of scary how close it is.
It's weird.
Ah, dang it.
Whew.
Dang it.
I didn't want to get too far behind.
Dag nabbit. Darged.
Flagger, bladden, poop.
Flagger blagger. Wait a minute.
I bet his poops was
So that's
sandalwood.
So that's 7-6, right?
Something
think.
like that. You're one
I
ahead.
really hope I'm right about that.
You're one ahead. Because
Yeah.
because if you're not, you're gonna be wrong on every single one.
Yeah, I can cut that out.
I think that's right though. I mean,
I think it is. 'Cause,
Sounds,
yeah, there's 10 episodes and we were tied, so it has to be 5-5. Or at start at this session was 5-5.
Yeah, okay.
Now it's 7-6.
Sure.
Anyways, as always, like, leave a comment, tell us what we did right, what we did wrong. Subscribe if you want to do more. See more, excuse me. And share with friends. Matt, say something.
If you like black eyed peas, go home.
I like some
Oh.
black eyed peas. What's wrong with black eyed peas? Well, I mean, there's some things wrong with the black eyed peas, but I like some of their songs.
Okay, I'll do a more off the wall, or not off the wall, a more legit one. If you like Nickelback,
Okay, yeah.
Go home.
We can agree with that. Yeah, I hate it.
yep, there's really nothing more to be said here.
Even, honestly, it's not even so much about their music anymore. It's about
It's
their
just Nickel-
douche. And the thing is,
You can use the word Nickelback as a verb, and people know what you're talking about.
a lot of musicians are,
He's
like,
douche.
look at Sting. Sting is a fantastic douche. But he's also a fantastic musician. Nickelback, at their best, are mediocre musicians and act like they're the best thing in the history of rock and roll.
Right.
No, sir. No.
No,
Why don't you go
no.
talk to Avril Lavigne some more? Aren't they married?
I
I think they're married.
I-
Go back to Canada!